EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's our visitors and our home team. The regular season ends here. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. Long road to get here, but now we are here. The season finale. Playoffs begin next Saturday, so it's time for one last regular season kickoff.
In Week 18, it could just be so tricky, can't it, Mike? I mean, on one side, you got teams that have the playoffs wrapped up. So Week 18, it's a chance potentially to rest some starters or maybe get them out of the game early and get geared up for next week and the start of the playoffs. You got some teams that are fighting for their lives. They need to win Week 18 or else their season's going to end. And then on the complete opposite side, you got guys making plans for the offseason, figuring out where they're going on vacation. Week 18 is a tricky thing around the league. A lot of division games, a lot of interesting matchups, and we're just wrapping up stage one of what is an unbelievable NFL season.
John Parker Romo.
Here is the kicker, John Parker Romo, to get us started. And off we go here on EA Sports. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. So the visitors ready to go on offense here for the first time. They are led out by the quarterback, formerly University of Tennessee. It's Joe Milton.
One thing about this guy that's pretty clear, Mike, is there's not a whole lot that rattles him. He does a good job staying even-keeled. You don't know if he just threw a pick or if he just led his team to a touchdown drive, and that was kind of the case last week. He didn't let it snowball into a bunch of back-breaking mistakes. He shook it off and kept playing. Now, can he keep that mentality as the rest of the year unfolds? And if he does, he's going to give his team a chance every single week.
First carry now for Jaden Blue. And he's going to have the first down. Mark him at the 45 and move the chains.
9 yards.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
Milton now to throw on 1st and 10. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding him to just a short gain.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go, set.
Play action, now it's Milton. Into the hands of Boykin. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
16 yards.
A gain of 16 on that pass play. And that will be a first down.
At the 38-yard line.
If you're going to give him this much time to scan the field, he's inevitably going to find an open man downfield like he does here. That's a great job remaining patient and letting that play develop.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Ready.
On play action, here's Milton. That's into the hands of Jaden Blue. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 35-yard line.
Okay, ready.
From the 35, here's 2nd down and 7.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
They'll go play action here with Milton. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
Come on, come on. Hey, pass it on, lady.
From the gun, here's Milton. Short pass taken in by the tight end. He's going to have the first down, so they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Quick throw there. That's going to wind up incomplete. Well, the receiver really didn't have much time to get himself open. So the incompletion brings up second down. They'll fake the give, and now it's Milton. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
10 yards to go.
Ready? Deputy Timberwolf.
Get out of the gun is Milton. That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, San Diego. His 12th touchdown of the year.
And this is certainly what they've wanted to do all season long, and it's a huge reason, Mike, for this winning streak. Their ability to jump teams early and play with a lead. Everything is so much easier for the coach, for the offense, for the defense. Playing with a lead in the NFL is the ultimate position to be in.
The extra point try forthcoming. He's got it. And the Bulls will take a 7-0 lead.
7. Monarchs nothing.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. This crowd ready in anticipation. Their offense taking the field for the first time. They'll be led out by the young man in his second season in the NFL.
It's not often that you can win by multiple scores in the NFL, so you got to imagine they're coming into this week's game with a lot of confidence. They were able to put together a pretty well-rounded performance in all 3 phases last week. So, again, can they build off that? Can they continue to grow as an entire team? Because offense, defense, and solid contribution from their special teams, they showed last week, and going forward, this is going to be a hard team to beat.
A carry now for Scott. He's going to force his way for a yard or 2, but looks like this one's going to be coming back.
Still first down.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job for us.
This is intercepted. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys first and 10 in the red zone.
Well, that's the fast start they talked about all week, Mike. You come out, you take the immediate lead with your opening drive. Your defense goes out there, they force a turnover early. All these plays allow you to just keep stacking momentum early in this ballgame. This game is far from over, but anytime you get out to a start like this,
and try to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. And the Monarchs are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
The Monarchs offense ready to take over for their second possession. This will begin at their own 13-yard line. So work to do starting with this 1st and 10. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's a gain of 5.
They'll come up here on second down and 5.
At the 18-yard line.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. He's still on his feet. He's on his way. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 82 yards for the touchdown.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
That ties the game at 7.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. The Bulls offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. All even here in this opening quarter. And the drive will begin with first down. They'll start this on the ground with Blue. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, there's usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. Give him 10 more on that one. And another first down. Couple of first downs already on this drive, and they'll go first down from the 43. On the play fake, it's Milton. This one complete right side. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, ball's on time, results in a nice first down pickup.
At the 40-yard line, a 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's second down and 7. Now, faking the give. Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His third catch goes for a first down.
Here we go.
A run with Blue. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Great job here by this linebacker, Mike. There was no reading and reacting. From the snap, he was attacking. Meets the ball carrier right at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
A run once more with Blue. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to third down.
Taken down at the 19-yard line. It's a gain of 4. And it's third down.
19 Tiger.
From the shotgun, a throw from Milton. That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Touchdown, Bulls. So 2 touchdowns for him in this one. Numbers 12 and 13 on the year. What an opening quarter he is having. Greg, that is 2 touchdown receptions here in the first quarter.
Mike, all this guy has to do is keep this pace up, and he's going to have himself 8 touchdowns. But in all seriousness, if I'm this quarterback, I'm not looking anywhere else until this defense proves they have an answer. Because right now, they don't have one.
An extra point attempt to follow. He's got it. And the Bulls will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Monarchs 7.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Monarchs offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. He'll step up and run this. The decision to keep it pays off. It's a pickup of 13 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
We are through 1. 14-7 is our score. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. Now, off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. Got an open downfield on the crossing route. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming down.
And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal.
At the 8-yard line.
A big play there. An even 40 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line. Here's a run. He slowed up quickly as he gets this down to the 6.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
He'll drop to throw. That one to the end zone, but incomplete.
Haven't even reached halftime yet, and we see this quarterback just continue to put the ball in harm's way and make bad decisions. He's lucky it didn't add another interception to his stat sheet, and as they approach halftime here, they got to regroup.
That one, take it in. Bryson Tremaine. Touchdown, Toronto.
Just too easy, Mike. It's just straight man coverage, great route by the receiver on the slant. You just can't give up an inside release deep in your own end zone because, as you just saw, it's pitch and catch.
They'll line it up to kick the extra point. The kick is good, and the Monarchs will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. This one taken at the 7. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Bulls offense and their big play wideout getting set for their next possession. They'll work in a tie game here in the 2nd quarter and get started with 1st and 10. A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
There's no doubting the fact, Mike, they've made a clear point in saying we need to get this guy the ball as often as possible. And so far, they've had great success when they have gotten him the ball. I think defensively at some point, you've got to find a way to get this duo out of this rhythm or they're going to be in for a long game.
And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. They go 5 receivers for 3rd down and 4. Looking to throw, it's Milton. Downfield, got him, and he's got it. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. The production has been sensational early on. The last catch putting him over 100 receiving yards, and we still have another half to play. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That's to the end zone, but they cannot connect. It's incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go now.
Throw once more. Here's Milton. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Devontae Wyatt getting to the quarterback there for his 8th sack of the year.
That last sack is exactly why defensive coaches preach over and over. Just play the next down. Just continue to make them snap the ball again. You're one big defensive play from changing everything about this drive. And what once looked like a promising drive, following that sack, looks a little bit different now.
That'll be intercepted. And the Monarchs are going to get the football, and they'll have it just past the 20-yard line.
Oh, and in that spot, Mike, that's just painful to see. If the throw's not there, you want him to just get rid of it. Throw it 50 rows into the stands. Give somebody a souvenir. But worst case scenario, you've got to get to 4th down and have a shot at 3 points. But instead, after that pick, you come away with 0.
Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
So after their defense gives them a gift on their last drive and gets them the ball back and on the field, they nearly return the favor following that dangerous throw of their own. And at this point, they're lucky to walk away with just an incompletion.
And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
Gain of 7 brings up 3rd and 3.
Back to throw. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down.
It's 4th down.
On 4th down, it's Corliss Waitman out to punt. This is taken at his own 30. And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield. The Bulls offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. They'll start with great field position up at their 45. On play action, he'll set up to throw. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick 1st down. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll run with Blue. They'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Here we go. Set.
To throw, it's Milton. He's going to take a shot down the field. That is hard. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. He's had a lot of success throwing the ball early. Look at the numbers. Already up over 200 passing yards. Two yards from 6 points. It is 1st down and goal. Off the bootleg, it's Milton. Quick throw, taken in.
The pass. Complete.
Now this defense will use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to the second down play. Blue is into the end zone. Touchdown.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Now, for the point after. It's up and good. And the Bulls have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. The Monarchs offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They're searching here for the tying score, down 21-14. And they'll begin first and 10. And he'll get about 4 to the 29. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. Greg and I continue in just a moment. Here's 2nd and 6. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. To the right side here, pass is caught. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
The 44-yard line.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Now this defense will use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
Let's go now.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. A dive, but he let him too much. It's incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient. But at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Tough running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the first down. It'll be first and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up second and goal. They'll go with him again. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Monarchs. That touchdown puts him in double digits. Now 10 rushing touchdowns on the season. Point after, coming up here. He knocks it through. And the Monarchs will even the score. It's now 21-all. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. Now return coming from the 7. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. The Bulls offense and their running back, Jaden Blue, heading back out there. They'll start out first down and 10.
Come on.
From the gun, here's Milton. That's left side, caught by Musgrave. It is 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 23-yard line.
They'll fake the give, and now it's Milton. And for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. And he is going to score! A pick six for the touchdown.
Number one rule of throwing the ball out to the boundary, Mike, you can't be late with the ball, because when you do, that's exactly what happens. Corner does a great job breaking in front, catches it in stride, and he could have just walked into the end zone. There was nobody in front of him.
Point after try, forthcoming.
For the extra point.
The kick is good. And the Monarchs go up by 7, 28-21. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Here comes a return from the 3. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Now the return man is a bit slow getting up after that kick. On first down, here's Milton. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. To the air, it's Milton. This one is brought in by Jarrett. And he'll get about 7. Still short of that first down. And they'll try to convert it on third down.
And it's third down.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal.
Getting out of the gun is Milton. That's caught. Aside. It's complete. Now the offense will use their third and final timeout, as the clock will stop at 21 seconds to go until halftime. Set to go now on first and 10. To the air once more is Milton. Now a ball deep, middle of the field, and he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. Milton going to look to throw it again. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That one knocked away in the end zone, incomplete. What a good job locating the football by the defense where it matters most. And it'll bring up third down now. Throwing again is Milton. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Rakim Jarrett. Touchdown, San Diego.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half, but everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock, and they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
So now this to get him back to even heading into the break. He's got it. And the Bulls have come back to level things. It's 28 all. So a new ball game. We are all tied. Final moments of this first half as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Scott Hansen back with you in the studios in Orlando. We've got a close one as we expected. No quarter given on either side. We are all tied up at the break. This one could go either way, so let's find out as they're ready for the third quarter kickoff. Send it back out to the stadium and our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Both teams look good on the offensive side in the first half. Will it carry over? We're about to find out. Second half is underway. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. The Monarchs offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. Both these offenses have been informal. Is the defense going to show up? Can anybody come up with a stop? All tied here in this third quarter, and it's 1st and 10. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Something you do not want to see here in the final week of the season, as he will get himself checked out. He'll look to throw. In trouble, and down he goes.
Early in this drive, they're trying to establish some offensive rhythm, but now after that 2nd down sack, really puts them in a must-pass. You don't want to be in 3rd and long very often in the NFL. It's not a very high percentage conversion rate, and with the danger of a 3 and out, they better hold up here in pass protection.
And that is incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that 1st down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The drive starts with a carry by Blue. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. 16 yards on the game and a quick 1st down.
That's good for a San Diego 1st down.
Blue going to get him again here on 1st down. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
Space on the stop. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 39-yard line.
Ready, go!
From the shotgun, a throw from Milton. That's caught right side. It's the tight end Musgrave.
Another great throw, and that's been the story as you check out these numbers. I mean, he has done everything this team has asked of him and more.
3rd and inches.
Wk18, ready.
We're trying to pick this up with the jet sweep. Hey, he's going to be close. Going to depend on the spot, but that looks a little short. It is short, and now it's 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Interesting. You don't see a lot of jet sweeps on 3rd down. It seems to be more of like a 1st and 2nd down call because it kind of goes with more of the under center run game and play action game. So they go to it on 3rd down. Really nice job there by the defense. Non-traditional play call. Good discipline. They're able to bring up 4th down.
So the mistake there, the roughing call on the field goal. They'll take the 3 points off the board, keep possession of the ball, and have it 1st down. A zone read here, and he's going to keep this himself. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Throwing, Milton. There's that man again, another catch. And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's easy to make your quarterback look good when you can just get open as easily as he has in this game so far. I mean, he had the big 1st half, remember. But here in the 2nd half, he just continues to add to these numbers here in the 3rd quarter.
To the air on 3rd down is Milton. That one incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is 4th down. The kick is perfect right down the middle. And the Blues will take the lead here in the 3rd quarter.
Job number 1 on this drive, find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown, Mike. But 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves them out in front.
This taken at the 5. And they'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. The Monarchs offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. Can't ask for much more. On the screen, they gain 19 yards and a first down.
10 at the 37-yard line.
Let's go now.
Here's Scott. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd
From the
and
38 now, here's 2nd down and 9. They'll run it. This is Scott. He's taken down to just shy of midfield. A gain there of 10 yards. That's enough for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard
Well, after not having
line.
much success in the first half, they're able to get something going on the ground here to start the 3rd quarter. I'd love to see the play caller mix in some play action, mix in some pass game. That should open up some of these holes for better situations to run the ball. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
So 2nd down, and they'll run it. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold them to 2 and bring up 3rd down.
Taken down at the 50-yard line. A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit in the field of play and continue out of bounds. The Bulls offense getting set to get back to work. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. On the play fake, it's Milton. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Here we go.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
A gain of 10.
Here's 3rd down and a few inches. They'll go play action here with Milton. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Now, following that sack, we have a player who was injured. Something you do not want to see here in the final week of the season, as he will get himself checked out. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now, faking the give. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. First time they've looked his way all game long, but he comes through with the grab and a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
He's close to a first down. A gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
To number 89. It's a gain
From
of
just
9.
across the
Brings
midfield
up
stripe.
second and a
Here's
yard
second down.
at the 49-yard line.
So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Second and a yard. On second down, here's a run to begin the fourth quarter, and he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough. For a first down.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on third down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in third down. I want to get all of my conversions on first and second down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. They'll get 19 out of that play, and that will be a first down. They'll turn and hand this one off. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be second down.
Taken down at the 19-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
Cowboy 80.
Throwing now from the gun. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Toronto. That his second TD catch of the season. And a special moment as the rookie catches his first NFL touchdown.
And the more they can develop this young tight end, Mike, it just gives this quarterback additional weapons, and it's just going to make this offense even more difficult to stop.
A tight end, his first career NFL touchdown. Do you remember yours?
Oh, man, I'll tell you, I could recall it like it was yesterday, Mike. We were up Sunday night, primetime game, Lambeau Field against Brett Favre and the Green Bay Packers. And the previous play, Brian Urlacher recovered a fumble probably around the 20, 25-yard line. Brian Greasy was our quarterback for Chicago, and the ensuing play, threw it up to the left corner of the end zone. And, Mike, guess who called the game? None other than the legendary John Madden.
This one taken at the 7. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. The Bulls offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. Will try to establish some tempo as they start this one with first and 10. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Michael Hoyt in there to drop him, and that's going to be a loss of 9 to open this drive. Off the bootleg, it's Milton.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor, and this time it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of
First and 10.
And the San Diego first down.
Again, here comes Blue. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short.
It's third and 1.
Here we go. Third and a yard.
set. Wk18. Go.
Again, it's Blue. Oh, he won't get there. Looking for a cutback lane. It never opened up. And now it's fourth down.
Third and short, you think the defense has everybody packed in there real tight. So as a play caller, you're thinking, all right, let's give my running back a chance to stretch and cut. But this defense was ready for all of it. They string him out wide, nowhere to cut, take him down for a loss.
The Monarchs offense back onto the field for their next possession. They'll begin inside their own 15-yard line. So a lot of real estate to cover. It's 1st and 10. A carry now for Scott. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
23-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
From the 23, here's 2nd down and a yard.
Set. 18 guard, Mike.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground? I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And it's a good return here, able to take it across the 50, set up the offense with a short field. The Bulls offense about ready to take over once more. They'll start from the plus side of midfield, looking to possibly take the lead here. It's 1st and 10. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A gain of 2.
Hold it ready.
From the 47 now, they'll work with a 2nd and 7.
Come on. Hit. Ready.
Throwing is Milton. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass. Time now becoming a factor as we get to 3rd down.
Back to 60. Back to 60.
Now Milton. That one swung out to Blue. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down.
60 nicely. 60 nicely.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. That's taken in, and they're going to get the 1st down. They were forced to go for it, and it's going to work out for them.
That's good for a San Diego first down.
On the ground, it's Blue. Finding room to the 20. And he's into the end zone. Jaden Blue. Touchdown Bulls. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead.
It's not often in the NFL, Mike, that we see a run play result in a touchdown of this length. A lot of things have to go right. The right look by the defense, executing by the offensive line and all of your blockers. And then sometimes it's just, I got a better guy with the ball in my hand than you do on defense. And I think all of those things here were at play and results in a big touchdown.
An important extra point up and good, so the lead is 3 here in the late stages of the game. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. This will be returned from the 6. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
At their own 21.
The Monarchs offense headed back to take over once more. They'll begin with 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout.
At the 49-yard line.
Scott. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game. The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big 3rd down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have 4th down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout.
Here we go.
They'll run. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's 1st and goal coming up. Now a 2nd timeout called by the defense. And they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. They'll keep it on the ground. And he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7.
Brings up 2nd.
Now this offense could use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
Go! Cougar 19.
Now they'll set up to throw. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And that one just too long to get going. They'll come up and stop him before the lineman could get out to lead the way. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Something you do not want to see here in the final week of the season, as he will get himself checked out.
Ready? At the 60.
Throwing here on 3rd and goal. That's going to be broken up in the end zone. Incomplete. There was no space to fit that one in. And now here comes 4th and goal. So a big one coming here for the kicker, John Parker Romo. This to even the score late.
And this is where it pays to have a kicker you can trust, Mike. I mean, this is as big a spot as there is. 4th quarter, what does he do? He comes out and he delivers to tie up this game.
He'll start at the 4. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. The Bulls offense make their way out to take over once more. This game level following the made field goal. So they need to put something together here. It begins with 1st and 10.
Ready, break. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Working out of the gun is Milton. That ball intercepted. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Go.
The RPO, that one is complete. And he's taken down. That will get them a bit closer. Every yard going to help the field goal kicker right now.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 17-yard line.
They'll stick to the ground. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. Now the offense will use their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. So a big one coming here for the kicker, John Parker Romo. This a potential game winner. So, a big one coming for their veteran kicker. This one he's got to have.
The kick is good.
And that's just got to be a great feeling over on that sideline, Mike. I mean, an excellent job by this offense to give yourself a chance to win it. And then this kick. I mean, what's left to be said? It was never in doubt, and it's going to lead this team to a victory.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Ready?
Here's first down.
Ready? Hop, 70, hop, 18, 60, go. Dragon, 60. Ready?
From the gun, here's Milton. He's going to air this one out. That's going to be incomplete, so no help there. And we're likely down to a final snap.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10.
Ready? Nice.
Here we go. One final play. He's going to try it here again. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense pulls here in the final minute, and they're going to get out of here with a victory. So the fans going to head home happy. It's a win for the hometown squad. They're able to finish the season in style as they get the victory here in the finale in Week 18. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL.